Good afternoon. Today is the first day of Lent. It's Ash Wednesday. And JD Vance, I think today would be the good day for you to give up Vivek Ramaswamy. You know, they say during Lent is a good time to give up old habits. So we could not just Lent, and we could forget about billionaires that don't care about we the people. You can give up that false delusion that you have in him, because I'm trying to have the benefit of the doubt with you, but the more I look about it, it makes more sense. Like, you guys went to Yale together. Your son's name is Vivek. Your wife is Indian. Like, they've been grooming both of you guys for a very long time. And during Lent, I think I'm gonna give up all the nonsense, putting false beliefs and false billionaires and, like, think about it. You think Vivek Ramaswamy is a good idea for Ohio? He's a billionaire. He doesn't have any businesses in Ohio. His parents came here with him, and then they got citizenship through H-1B visas, and he got some kind of immunity. And then he went to Yale, got a scholarship from George Soros. You're buddies with him. You guys are friends. His kid is named the same as you. Your son has the same name as him. He has medical and AI, like bioengineering. He's a globalist. He's a globalist puppet, a muppet. And you want to try to bring him into Ohio? No, we don't need more AI in Ohio. We don't need more globalist puppets in Ohio. I think Lent would be a perfect time for you to give up Vivek Ramaswamy and all your bullshit, all the ego and the pride, the script that you have to read. When you're allowed to take questions and, like, give your own mind, you seem like you're a sensible guy. But then looking at the people you back and support, it's like it all makes sense. All the usual suspects, you know? I pray for people to have common sense in Ohio, because Vivek Ramaswamy is not welcome in Ohio. Some billionaire, George Soros, World Economic Forum leader, junior world leader, groomed to be a very, very elegant talking man, a liar. That's all he knows how to do, is to talk to where the CEOs and the billionaires and the people that are funding him. He knows how to talk to them. He doesn't know how to talk to regular people. You think people in Ohio care about biofarm companies and trying to mix AI with that and making more data centers? What's that do for the people? First of all, it pollutes their water. It freaking makes their water way more scarce and costs way more. They put more pollution in the air. They steal their electricity. They make the cost of living go up. They're stealing people's property. And you think that's a good idea? I suggest for Lent you give up Vivek Ramaswamy, because I don't want to black pill anyone. And like I say, there is no show, there is no popcorn, and there is no plan. It's just a bunch of puppets reading scripts, pretending like, oh yeah, as long as we can do this much, we can still get them to like us. I promise you, we don't want no more of your type of people in Ohio. You say you're from Ohio. Do you wanna work for we the people in Ohio and America, or you're planning on becoming president and then just doing more bullshit? Like, it doesn't make sense. Ohio does not need Vivek Ramaswamy. That's the last thing we need. We need people from Ohio. We need more men like Casey Push, who actually has balls and has elegance and talks with common sense. He's a very genuine man. He doesn't read to your script. He can call you all out in your faces, to your name, in your faces. And you guys are all like, it's funny because I've even said earlier they're going to start attacking people, and they just keep doing it. And you got people trying to make smear campaigns on Casey Push. And it's all coordinated, and they're all using the same language and the same script. I think that's all you are, is just a script reader. I don't know. This is what I believe. I think you have gotten so deep when you were in Yale. You probably did some kind of something that they have like a hold on you. You have to do this, you have to do that. We promised you this, we promised you that. You weren't a billionaire, so it makes sense if I'm wrong. But for someone like Vivek Ramaswamy, who befriended you at Yale, a billionaire that wants to go and work for governor, he doesn't do anything for Ohio. He wants to start making $200,000 a year now to be billionaire governor of Ohio. I see where this is going. He's a puppet lobbyist. He's a puppet. There's some lobbyists and special interest groups that probably have their hands so far up his ass. That's why he's gonna say and lie to your face how good he, like, I see right through it, but like you guys love it. You're like, oh, he's so smart. He went to Yale. He's such a good guy. The dude has done nothing for charity. Nothing at all. Ask him how much he pays for jet fuel. And then ask him how much he's donated for charity. Ask him how much free work he's done. Zero. He's a freaking puppet. H-1B visa recipient parents came here, brought him. Now he's supposedly running for governor. I don't even believe in him. Why the hell would that type of man run for governor in Ohio? Because it's proof that you guys are still just going to play your games and you don't care about the people. It's proof. You guys are spitting in our faces, putting these types of candidates. He's an Ilhan Omar. Not just because Elon's Somalian and he's Indian. He's going to commit more fraud. He's going to steal more land. He's going to destroy more lives. He's a Tim Walz. He's a freaking, what's the worst white man that you guys hate governor? Politician. He's a Bill Clinton. That's what he is. He's nothing. He's trash. I don't care where he's from. I don't care what he is. What he does and what he says is what I don't like. And we don't want that in Ohio. Ohio is full of hardworking people who love this land. And you want to bring some foreign invaders, some more Ilhan Omars, some more Tim Walzes, some more of your freaking puppets that I don't even recognize that are currently being investigated for fraud, and you're trying to bring more of them into Ohio? We're not interested. Not interested at all. He's not welcome. I pray to God that all you have common sense and go listen to Casey Putsch. Go watch his videos, go learn about his inventions, his school, all his plans and ideas. The dude is a freaking genius. He creates things in his mind and then makes it happen with his hands. And you guys are afraid of that? You guys got your hands chopped off and your eyes blindfolded when you were in college, when you joined your secret sorority, whatever the hell it's called, secret fraternity. Vivek and what the hell's his name? J.D. Vance. I don't care about none of that, because this is what I'm praying for. I'm praying that God has mercy, because no matter how much evil thinks they have power and how much evil thinks they will deceive, they have no truth. They can only mimic it and manipulate it. They're not reflecting the truth, what God really gives you. So I hope in a perfect world, there's a way where God can reflect on you and bring you back to truth, because you guys are just mirrors. That's what you are. We don't need no more mirrors in Ohio. We don't need no more mirrors, period. Mimics, excuse me. Father, forgive me. We don't need no more mimics, period. We need more mirrors, people who can mirror and reflect truth. You guys are all mimics. Sorry if I said that backwards. Fucking mimics need to go back to where they came from. I'm talking Sheol. Those are demons. Pride, illusion, deceit. Con artistry, confidence men. That's what you got running for political offices. They're just confidence men. They're not real men who care about we the people, our property, and protecting us and the property and upholding the freaking Constitution. All you have is confidence men who will give you that confidence to pump you up, boost you up, like yes, 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 yes. Whatever you want to hear, they're going to tell you yes, and then they're going to stab you in the back, just like they always do. All right? There's no show, no popcorn. This is truth and false. Do you want more slavery? Then go with Vivek Ramaswamy and more people like him. If you want freedom and entrepreneurship and the ability to create and have your property and have real proper law enforcement and people who know the law and know how to practice law and represent you properly, then you would go with Casey Putsch, you know? This man is brilliant. Like, I don't know why you guys have not heard about him yet. It's because these demons think that they're going to be able to mimic, and with this fucking Vivek Ramaswamy, the mimic Ramaswamy is not welcome in Ohio. The devil thinks that that is the better choice. The devil gets you to believe that he's part of a plan and you should grab your popcorn. You know how fucking disrespectful that is? Enjoy the show, grab your popcorn. When you're seeing all this horrible shit go on, they're spitting in your faces. Enjoy the show, grab your popcorn. No, you're going to enjoy the show. It's going to get way more entertaining if you guys want to try to play stupid games. I promise you. God does not play. You guys play games. You guys are full of deceit, lies, and mimicry. You have no truth. You have no originality. You have to distort everything that is true. You come in pretending you are an angel, but you are a demon. It's not welcome here. You guys are pretenders, liars, and manipulators. We don't stand for that. We stand for truth, and we stand for progress and being able to solve problems. Hey, this is what's going on. This is how we did it before. This is what someone is suggesting. This is another way to do it. We have data on this way. We are anticipating that. Then you actually get shit done. But no, if you just have one special interest group like, hey, no, this is going to get built and we're going to make sure that we can do it tax-free because we know all the governors and all the politicians and we have all the photographs of all the bullshit they've done, so they're going to do what I tell them to do. No. God is above that. So all those people who think that they can control and manipulate you guys, watch. It's from the top going to come down. You're going to see. It's going to be like, not from the bottom, not from the middle. It's going to be all the way from the top, and it's going to come down. Everyone who thinks they're being blackmailed, and people who should be continuously blackmailed, they're going to stay blackmailed. But the ones that think that they have the blackmailing power and they only have certain things, there's way worse than that. And it's going to hit you. It's going to be beautiful. Or God is just going to be like, slap you in the face like a thief in the night, and you're going to have humility. You're going to ask for wisdom. You're going to drop your pride and your ego. You're going to forgive yourself for being manipulated, separated from truth. You can forgive the people who caused you to be separated from truth. You can forgive all your trespassers. And then you can start helping yourself, your communities, the people around you. You do it in humility, though. Not to be like, hey, I raised $200 million for this thing, but we actually kept it all because we didn't give it to him, or you don't do things for God and brag about it. That's all people want to do. Like, people want to look nice. They want to say, hey, remember this, remember this, remember this, remember this, but they're actually just pieces of shit. Why don't they put their money where their mouth is? Why don't they actually live like they don't have diplomatic immunity and all the money in the world and all these promises, and live like they're free? If they forgive themselves, well, if the truth comes out, then it's better for you. Maybe you can have some forgiveness. So you're going to live blackmailed for the rest of your life. That's how every politician is. You can see the most disgusting thing about politicians. Video recordings, video surveillance, footage, confidential informants. It's just a big circle ring. So when you go watch how court cases work. Oh, we're going to have a vote, or we're going to do this, we're going to take a short recess, and then boom. Someone got told, hey, you open your mouth, or you do this for me because remember that time when you were, having an orgy with a bunch of boys? Most politicians aren't supposed to be homosexual, but most of them, they all compromised. So I think, this would be the best time. Lent, you could start today. You could give up your pride and your ego. You could give up all the mimicry that's going on in your life that separated you from truth. You can go back to truth. You could start helping truth, If you know where it's still going on, expose them, Make yourself look better. Instead, you're going to double down and try to mimic longer. It's going to be really bad for you. I think truth is just so much more powerful that it's going to be beautiful. And it's not a plan, and then don't enjoy the show, because God's truth is truth, you know what I mean? He's not going to come it's going to be beautiful for me, the way I like to see it, and the way truth likes to see it. You know? Why haven't there been public why hasn't there been military tribunals? Why hasn't there been any trials for crimes against humanity? Because these court systems are corrupt too. So, we need to return to real law where people actually work for the people. They don't work for the British accredited registry. They're not bribed politicians who are blackmailed, obviously, but the British accredited registry is a legalese. It's a special language created for bar members and people who can afford their representation. Because regular people don't know how to read that bullshit, and all it is contracts and accusations and claims. But most of these contracts, accusations, and claims have never been verified. So they get you into a fraudulent court. So you're actually participating in fraud when you go into a legal system where you take you didn't commit this crime, but they'll give you 7 or 8 different crimes to make you scared so you can agree to one of them. But that's fraud. You're participating in fraud when you do that. I think this year, for Lent, everyone can give up their deception. They can give up the mimicry. They can give up the false lies and the con artistry. The confidence men, we can give all them up. Not just for Lent, and start giving up our old habits. This is the first year you can do it properly. All right, long story short, J.D. Vance, I got my eye on you. God has his eye on you. God has his eye on me, the president, everyone. I'm not threatening you, but I know that God sees everything. And I know I can see you. You've done something. That's why you are friends with people like them. You're in the same club. You should exit that club and work for we the people. Happy Lent.